Order. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the case of the people of Massachusetts versus the British Captain Preston to order. Are both sides ready? Ready for the people, Your Honor.
Ready for the defense, Your Honor.
Your Honor and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the defendant has been charged with the crime of murder against 5 colonists and the injuries of 6 others. Captain Preston is responsible for the chaos that ensued on the evening of March 5th, 1770. The evidence will prove that Captain Preston ordered his men to open fire on a group of peaceful protesters who were acting in self-defense.
Your Honor, and ladies and gentlemen of the jury, under the law, my client is presumed innocent until proven guilty. During this trial, you will hear no real evidence against my client. You will come to know the truth, that Captain Thomas Preston did not order his soldiers to begin firing at the rioters. His words did not contribute to the mass chaos caused by the colonists. Therefore, my client is not guilty.
The prosecution may call its first witness. Please stand. Raise your right hand. Do you promise that the testimony you shall give in the case before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Please state your first and last name.
Daniel Califf, Your Honor.
You may begin your testimony.
I was present at the firing. I heard one of the guns rattle. I turned about and looked and heard the officer who stood on the right in a line with the soldiers give the word fire twice. I looked the officer in the face when he gave the word and saw his mouth. He had on a red coat, a yellow jacket, and silver-laced hat. I saw his face plain. The moon shone on it. I am sure of the man, though I have not seen him before. Yesterday, when he came to the court with others, I knew him instantly. I ran upon the word fire being given about 30 feet off. The officer had no surtout on. That is all, Your
Witness
Honor.
is accused. The prosecution may call its next witness. Please stand. Raise your right hand. Do you promise that the testimony you shall give in the case of this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God. I do, Your Honor. Please state your first and last name. John Cole. You may begin your testimony. I saw the officer after the firing and spoke to the soldiers and told them it was cowardly action to kill men at the end of their bayonets. They were pushing at the people who seemed to be trying to come into the street. The captain came up and stamped and said, "Darn their bloods, fire again, and make them take the consequence." I was within 4 feet of him. He had no surtout but a red coat with a rose on his shoulder. The people were quarreling at the head of the Royal Exchange Lane. The soldiers were pushing and striking with guns. I saw the people's arms moving, but no sticks. That is all, Your Honor. The witness is accused. The defense may call its first witness. Please stand. Raise your right hand. Do you promise that the testimony you shall give in the case of this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Please state your first and last name.
Daniel Cornwall, Your Honor.
You may begin your testimony.
Captain Preston was within 2 yards of me, and before the men, and nearest to the right, and facing the street. I was looking at him, did not hear any order. He faced me. I think I should have heard him. I directly heard a voice say, "Curse you, why do you fire?" "Don't fire." I thought it was the captain's then. I now believe it. That is all, Your Honor.
The witness is accused. The defense may call its second witness.
Well, you see, Your Honor, my horse, he stepped on a bee.
Captain Preston, you may now begin your testimony. The mob still increased, and were more outrageous, striking their clubs and bludgeons one against another, and calling out, "Come on, you rascals, you bloody backs, you lobster scoundrels, fire if you dare, fire and be cursed. We know you dare not," and much more language was used. I asked the crowd to disperse, and I wanted to save the sentry, Hugh White, from the mob. A man named Crispus Atticus attacked soldier Hugh Montgomery, who said, "Darn you, fire," and unloaded his musket into the crowd. More shots were fired until I said, "Stop firing, don't fire." Order. A verdict has been reached. The jury finds the accused, Captain Thomas Preston, not guilty on all charges.